Welcome. If you like to record on your iPhone on Apple ProRes, one of the things you realize is you need an SSD. Well, this is a product which recently came out by Lexar. It is called the Go Portable SSD with Hub. It comes in a variety of configurations. This happens to be the 2 terabyte drive with the hub. You can also get a 1 terabyte drive with the hub. You can buy the drive separate in 1 or 2 terabytes, or you can buy the hub separately. What I'd like to do is walk you through what's included in this package and why, if you like to record in ProRes, this might be the best design product so far. This is what comes in the product you see here. It comes with a variety of instructions describing how the hub works, the SSD works. One of the things compliments to Lexar is they do give you a nice zipper pouch to keep everything in. It comes with a cold shoe mount if you need that type of configuration. It comes with a wrist strap, I guess, for the SSD. It comes with a number of connectors to help you effectively use this with your iPhone. This is the SSD, and again, this is the 2 terabyte SSD. This is the hub. And the beauty of the hub, if you will, is the multiple connectors that it provides. So let's just see. First of all, this would be the place where you'd plug in the SSD. You would then plug this into the USB-C provided on your iPhone 15 or 16. Now you have the capability of also putting in an external microphone, such as in this case I'm using the Hollyland microphone. You see that it recognizes it. And you have one more port that's available on the hub. This is a power port where you're able to plug in either a external power supply or AC power supply to charge the phone. Now I want to point out to you, just to look around the product, you see that from a width standpoint, and it does overhang a little bit on the bottom. But I want to talk to you about the two individual components that come together, because they're kind of like Batman and Robin. Each one of them has some strengths individually, but it's when they come together that you really get the full benefit of this. Let's start with the SSD. The SSD records at just about 1,000 megabytes per second. It is not super fast, but just be mindful of the fact that right now the iPhone 15 and 16 has a maximum write read speed of about 1,250. So this is able to take advantage of the full capabilities of the iPhone. If you bought this drive individually and plugged it in, if you have any sort of case on it, you'll realize that it doesn't go deep enough into it. That's okay. Lexar does provide an attachment that you can plug your SSD into, and that'll plug into your iPhone with a case, nice and secure. You then have this component here, which is the hub, and this is sold individually for about $50. And I think that this is the secret sauce that makes the Lexar product so valuable and so worthy of consideration, because this hub you can plug directly into your iPhone. You don't need their SSD. You can plug any other type of SSD into it. I happen to have a MagSafe SSD. It recognizes the SSD. I'm able to plug in the Hollyland microphone. It's able to recognize the Hollyland microphone, and I've got one more input available. Now I will point out to you the Digi-Era SSD that I'm using here happens to be 2,000 megabytes per second. As a result, I need to plug it into the power end. It will not recognize it if I plug it into one of the other two ends. So there's the traditional SSD end, the one that the Lexar SSD went into, and a power. Sometimes if your drive needs some, I guess has higher power demands. So I've noticed it on the T9 as well as this drive that runs at 2 megabytes per second. You've got to plug it into the power end of the hub. The other thing I want to point out to you is you can use two SSDs. Your iPhone will recognize both of them. The difficulty comes in is if you now plug in an external microphone, there isn't enough power running through the hub. You're not going to be able to use the audio with the two SSDs. There are some elements where this hub in and of itself may be an advantage. It gives you the opportunity to plug in a power supply, a wireless microphone in a neat, rather compact design. But the true advantage comes in putting these two together, because as you can see, rather compact in size, You now have up to 2 gigs of storage for your Apple ProRes. You get an external microphone, and you can even charge with an external power bank. So I think it's a neat setup. There are a variety of configurations, as I indicated before, that you can get on this. But if you're looking for an SSD drive with a hub, I think the Lexar is definitely something you should consider. So if you're just looking for something that is a hub that you might be able to plug into your iPhone to give you the capability of adding more than just one USB-C connection, then take a look for $50 at getting the Lexar hub in and of itself. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, give us a thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm Mark. Thanks for watching Mark Exploring New Stuff. Have a great day.